Okay, hey everyone. Surprise, surprise. The Trump whisperer. Remember that guy, Mark Carney, who told you he was going to get you the best deal? He was the best guy to negotiate with Trump. Remember him? Remember he was going to get you a better deal. He was going to save Canadian jobs and everything was going to be great. Just elect him. He's great. Well, turns out the Trump whisperer didn't get it quite right because Donald Trump has just said 35% tariffs on Canada. And just before all of the people who jump on and say this is Donald Trump and he's impossible to negotiate with, he is hard to negotiate with. I am not going to take that away from anybody. No one knows what that man is, wants, all of the above. But Mark Carney, you directly lied to the people when you told them you had everything at your fingertips to negotiate. But the first thing you did when you got elected was you went over to Europe. Who just signed a $750 billion deal with the US? Europe. Who got lower tariffs? Oh, the European Union. If you're so tight with the European Union, Mark Carney, what's going on? How come we didn't collaborate? Why didn't we have a cool deal going in? I thought you knew all these people. I don't mind if you don't have the skill set or you don't know or this is challenging and this is probably one of the most erratic presidents in the history of time. That's fine. But you lied. Okay, so just for reference, because I think this is important. The European Union negotiated down from a threatened 30% tariff to a 15% baseline on most exports to the US. Japan secured a reciprocal tariff rate of 15%, down from an expected 25%. United Kingdom agreed to a 10% tariff rate overall. South Korea, 15% on its exports, down from higher threats. Indonesia, 19%, reduced from 32%. Vietnam secured a 20% tariff on most exports. Philippines negotiated a 19% tariff. Australia was able to retain a 10% rate. Mexico was able to hang on to their extension. Canada wasn't. No, they weren't able to hang on to their extension, and it went up to 35%. So here's the deal, people. I know everybody wants stability and everybody wants to believe that we have a great prime minister. This is not helping Canada. It is not helping our communities. We have mass exodus of businesses. People are losing their jobs. This is not what he promised. You need somebody to cut us a deal that works for Canada. And right now, everything has gone the opposite. In fact, we have higher tariffs than when Mark Carney took office. So what's the solution? You need leverage. If you're going to go negotiate with somebody, you better have something. And the fact that we haven't developed our resources is a liberal problem. They have vilified this from day one. That is why Europe got the $750 billion contract in energy, because they've been developing and investing in their resources for years. And what have we done? We've stopped them. We don't have the infrastructure in place. We don't listen. We don't build our resources. And now we sit here weak and vulnerable. And what is Mark Carney doing? Distracting and talking about a two-state Palestinian state, instead of focusing on Canadians and what Canadians need right now. That's your priority, Mr. Carney. So fix it. Get it done.